This is how to change a fan resistor or fix the fan in a Citroen C3, one of these ones, 55 plate. Done this because current information is pretty poor on YouTube. Basically, if we go into the car, turn the key on, the fan lights up. If I start the engine, it says the fan's going. Put it on high, absolutely nothing. Take the air conditioning off, nothing works. So the issue is on the driver's side. There are the pedals. A lot of the videos say you've got to take the glove box out, you've got to do all manner of things to access it, but you do not. If you look by the driver's pedals up into the side, there is a connector block with two green push-in plugs. Right, if I get someone to hold the phone, what you need is a flathead screwdriver and a T20 bit, and that's all. So, if you can get that camera lower, first thing it's to do is just to loosen the connectors. Put a flathead screwdriver behind them, and if you can see, that's lifted. There's another push fitting there, flathead behind it, twist the screwdriver, and it just lifts the connector up. Those connectors are now loose. Put a T20 Torx bit on and take this screw out, which is the T20. There is another T20 which I've already taken out, which is on the top of the connector. That then allows you to slide that resistor unit out, which looks like this, and you can just pull the plugs because you've already loosened them off with your screwdriver. Take that out. Purchased this new one from eBay for £9. Arrived within 3 days. They're all made in China anyway. It's a direct match. There's the hole in the top where it slides in, where the other one came out. So it's easier to push the connectors in first. That connector goes in, same place, and that connector goes in the same place, and then it literally just pushes back in, and your little T20 screws, one goes in the bottom and the other one goes in the top. Let's just tighten them up. Right, now before going through the faff of getting the top one in, let's just test to see if that was the issue. So, engine on again. And now listen. Fan is working perfectly. Doesn't matter whether it's a digital controlled fan or a dial fan, manual fan, but it is the same principle for both. However, one caveat, have a look under the bonnet, like that. There has to be a reason normally for the resistor unit to fail. And that reason on this car, and it's a good thing to check, was the cabin filter. The cabin filter is underneath this plate here. 3 screws, take it out. pull down that flap, and there is a charcoal cabin filter, which is replaceable. That comes out. This car had been parked in a barn for about a year, and the mice had moved in. And they moved in and built a nest on top of the cabin filter, which restricted the airflow, which is the reason that the resistor then blew. Obviously, before you spend the money replacing the resistor, the other thing that you do first is have a look in the fuse box, and it's the fuse box in the engine, not the cabin bay, and the fuse for the fan is this 40 amp fuse here. So check that that fuse is good before you waste your time doing anything else. If that fuse is good and there is power going to it because the dial lights up, then it's more likely to be the resistor. And that's it.